Always topical, never relevant. This is the Cardboard News Network.
Hello and welcome to the Cardboard News Network, the show that proves that today's news is tomorrow's papier-mâché.
I'm Chazz Redhead, and I have 3 degrees of separation from an egg. And joining me, as always, the man as thick as his eyebrows, it's Luke Rollason.
And now it's time for the headlines. Hit it.
Apple Inc. have said they're starting a program to help employees get COVID-19 vaccinations at their offices. The Apple jab will shoot in 4K, be Wi-Fi enabled, and will be obsolete within a year.
Prince Philip's death has seen a rise in applications for the Duke of Edinburgh Award from youngsters hoping to climb a mountain and marry the Queen.
Research has found that people become more generous as they age, which explains why the Tories have been handed all those elections.
Keeping up with T-Rexes was easy, say Dutch researchers, and you can catch Keeping Up with the T-Rexes every Friday on E!
Actors at this year's Oscar ceremony will not have their speech cut off by an orchestra. Instead, in stark contrast, they will have... Oh, for God's sake. Really? Really? Yeah, that's really mature. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah. You know what? Fuck the lot of you. How about that? Go on with the next joke.
You're a gracious winner, Chazz, I would say. A gracious winner. And finally, Britain is facing a shortage of garden gnomes. To meet demand, anyone who works in the arts is being encouraged to retrain. And those are the headlines.
Yes, well, Luke, it's a pleasure to be back. We've had a bit of a hiatus, but it's great to be back in the online studio space of the Cardboard News Network. And we're trying to interact with all of you by setting up a phone line. Is that correct, Luke?
Yes, we've set up a phone line. That's correct.
That is right. Now, if you call the number you see scrolling down underneath me, you will be able to connect to the Cardboard News Network hotline and speak to us directly. That's very exciting. And, oh, what's that buzzing? What's that buzzing there? Oh, I think our first ever call on the Cardboard News Network hotline. This is very exciting.
Let's put them through, Chaz.
I will. I'm putting them through right now. Hello?
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. I've had problems with my dentist.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, recently, you would have thought I had a problem with my dentist because I had a chip in my tooth. But no, it wasn't that drastic. No.
You're a potato.
Yeah.
I am indeed, yes. My name's Charlotte. I just wanted to talk to you today. Right? So I've had some problems, right? So it's not great, I've got to tell you. So
I'm sorry, how is any of this relevant to us as a news organisation?
This is a news show.
Well, it's an important message I need to get out there.
It's a news show. You phoned into
Trust
a news show.
All right.
Trust me here.
So about this dentist, yeah? What
No,
happened?
Luke, why
What
did
went
you ask a
wrong?
follow-up? Why did you...
Yeah,
So-
what happened with this dentist, Charlotte?
Excuse me, I'll tell you now. So, the dentist, right, gets me in the chair. I open my mouth and they start asking me about my family. But he's got his hands shoved, yammed down my throat. You get me? You go,
Okay, you did that on purpose.
Yeah, he's doing that, and he's asking me about my family, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, Courgette's asleep over there, Onion keeps crying, and Aubergine's horny as fuck. But
I'm sorry, where is this going?
just give me a minute, all right?
I've given you several.
Chazz.
I've given you
Just
several.
give me one, okay?
You are literally the first guest on this program after weeks of no news from the Cardboard News Network. So
This is the biggest news you're gonna get, right? So, it's not saying A, B, C, and some numbers using me like a clinical machine or something. I don't know. But so he's passing tools over my head. And I say, what's the... It stops and it looks at me and I say, hey, what's the problem? He says,
Yeah, and?
You got gum disease.
Gum disease?
I'm sorry. What is happening right now?
I think you've called the wrong show, Mr. Potato.
No, because that shocked me. I said, gum disease. Will I die?
Of gum disease?
Well, that's what I thought. Disease sounds quite drastic.
This is what happens when you try and engage the people, Chazz. This is what happens.
This was your idea.
Cold Blow Lane says, give the potato a minute. So
I've given the potato more than a minute.
Well, how long has it been?
It's been about 5 minutes.
When does that minute begin?
What's that?
Look,
What's that, love?
Look, Mr. Potato, I wish we could help you, but I think you've called the wrong show.
Well, the thing is, gum disease also means gingivitis, which is a much nicer word.
Just going to keep plowing through there. Just plowing through.
Get him off.
It's a much nicer word to use so people don't get scared.
People are accusing me of hating potatoes. I don't hate potatoes. I hate time wasters.
Well, there.
You big tater hater, Chazz.
I'm not a tater hater.
Look, thanks very much for calling, Mr. Potato.
I just want to get that message out.
Well, the gingivitis is bad.
Well, it's not that bad, but gum disease sounds worse.
Lovely talking to you, Mr. Potato. It's been great to hear from you, but we're going to get on with the news now.
They keep making me use these wires through my teeth.
No, I don't.
Terrible for the...
We cannot spend the entire program talking to a potato, Luke.
Cut him off.
I'm cutting him off.
Down.
Lose him. Lose the potato. Thank you.
Calm down.
All right. Excellent. Well,
they love me.
The thing is, we can still hear the potato, can't we? You managed to remove
the audio,
but we very much can still hear him. He'll haunt the show.
And also, it's probably best to lose the hotline number now because it seemed to have benefited absolutely nobody.
I like the potato, Chazz. I like them. They knew what was what.
Did they? Or did they just know a lot about dental hygiene?
What was terrifying, Chazz, is that potato had no teeth. Frankly, I think
that was the concerning thing. No teeth,
dentist.
but painfully human eyes.
Painfully human. Well, I think we all need a nice, refreshing break from a lack of content into a burst of it. Chazz, see what you can do
with some charts.
You guessed it, right? That's the right. Yes, that's what I wanted. Yeah.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been around here for years. Let's look at some charts. Let's scroll down our first chart, see what we have on offer. Now, as some of you may aware, we are coming up to Oscar season, and as some of you may know, the Oscars are being held at Union Station. That is an actual working train station in Los Angeles that has been shut down for the ceremony. Here is a public poll about alternative venues. As you can see, a small amount voted for the Hollywood Bowl. It's got a long history, a big capacity, outdoor space, room for social distancing, all of that. As you can see, vastly more people just wanted it to be an online-only event, as you could see. And then there's another dip down. There's a certain rabid fan base of people who really wanted the Oscars to be held at some random's house. Obviously, you don't tell the random before you rock up to the house. You just go, hey, we're doing the Oscars, like... Bring all your chairs into the living room. Obviously, very, very popular. The grave of James Corden, or the freshly dug grave of James Corden, I believe was the full wording of the answer there, as Hollywood finally smites one of its most lecherous, disgusting carbuncles.
Treasured.
From itself. And of course, overwhelming majority would like this year's Oscar ceremony to be held in the Mariana Trench. At 6.8 miles of depth, it is the deepest part of the ocean. All right, next chart. We're going to move on. Now, as you can see, this is a very interesting breakdown here. As anti-lockdown protests have risen and fallen, so have the number of dickheads outside. Now, not the exact same amount. There will always be a level amount of dickheads outside. But you can see that as the lockdown protests increase, you can see that the number of dickheads being outside has increased exponentially. Hopefully, we'll see them start to fall off in the coming weeks. Now, we also have a breakdown of house damages, the things most likely to damage your house in the area. At 21%, we have the tornado. At 13%, we have flooding. At 7%, we have tidal wave. At 16%, we have hurricane. But at an overwhelming 43%, the thing most likely to cause your property damage is a gender reveal party. So maybe don't have a gender reveal party. It's not worth cracking the foundations of your house to tell all of your neighbors you've seen your baby's dick. It's not a brag. All right, and then one final chart for today. This is another pie chart. Very, very quick today. This is a pie chart. So in mustard yellow, we've got times I've heard about Rita Ora in the news. And in salmon pink, it's times I'm happy to hear about Rita Ora in the news. Obviously, Rita Ora has been in the news recently. If you want to hear my reaction to that, you can just look at this chart. I think it says all you need to know. That's all for the charts this week. Luke?
There's a lot of love for the potato in the chat, Chazz.
A lot of love for the potato. I am unsurprised, Luke.
I think people like
people are stupid. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. They're stupid, and they're fooled into a. Don't fall for his yeasty siren song.
Potatoes don't contain yeast, do they, Chazz?
All right, what's in them then?
Starch.
Oh, starchy siren song. That's what I meant.
And look at this! Look at this winning reversal of our roles, Chazz. As I correct you on a fact.
I know.
Put that into one of your special pictures that have
all those things. All that and more. You could tell we came back for a new series. We're really shaking up the game.
Charts are like really boring pictures, Chazz. Yeah? Why aren't there more faces?
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
I don't know. But I did spend a lot of this weekend outside, Chazz. So I can say...
what can you say? Because it seems like you're building up to something.
Well, I will say that not a lot of sledding, but a lot of sun. Not a lot of sledding, a lot of sun out there, Chazz.
A lot of sun out there.
Should we get onto the news, shall we?
Yes, we should probably get onto the news because whilst obviously the vaccine rollout is under question in the UK, would you believe it? There are other countries who are experiencing issues with the vaccine rollout. Most notably, one of our closest neighbours right across the channel, the nation of France. Joining us now live from Paris, France, is ace reporter Charee Monroy. Charee?
Hello, Chazz and Luke. I'm here in Paris, France, with the France's frontline doctor, Dr. Dupont. Dr. Dupont, how is the vaccine rollout happening here in France?
The vaccine is going okay. It could be better. There is a lot of problem, but I am confident. This is the list of the people who have the vaccine. So we need to get more people for vaccine today.
And what would you like to say to the unvaccinated people here in Paris?
I would like to say, Mesdames et Messieurs, ça c'est le moment de votre vie, de venir ici, de voir le victoire de notre pays, parce que le vaccin c'est spécial pour nous. Descendez à votre pharmacie, à votre hôpital, à votre docteur et prenez votre vaccin. Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Moderna, Oxford, tous les vaccins. Comprends, ma chérie. Regarde cette figure. Est-ce que tu veux bien qu'on meure? Pas du tout. Pas maintenant. Le vaccin, c'est pour toujours les Français. Please get vaccinated.
As you can see here, the situation is dire. Back to you, Chazz.
Thank you, Charee. We'll be checking in more with our hotshot French reporter, Charee Monroy, later in the program.
Spoke English funny.
Well, I actually speak a little bit of French, Luke, so I sort of knew what he was saying. And all I can say to that is, I hope he finds that swimming pool soon.
If anyone is wondering whereabouts they were calling from, I've made a helpful little map. So up there, that's the UK. That's where you, I, and the rest of the world is. And then France is located just kind of like below that. So that's where we all are, and that's where France is below.
It's not really a map, is it, Luke?
So what?
It's not really a map.
That's a map. Look at that.
It's not a map.
Look, that's a map. Up there, that's a map, and then France is not that. So
yeah, France is not on the map, so you can't
France.
say it's a map of France.
That's a map of France.
It's not a map of France.
Look, there we are. Look, map, yeah, Wales.
That's not even a map of the UK, mate.
Jaws. You've got all of that. You've got all of those elements. And
Yeah,
then,
you added Jaws to it, but you didn't add Northern Ireland, did you?
And then below that, France, yeah? So, map of France. There we go. I hope that clears up the
A
problem.
lot of people kicking off in the chat about Luke's island erasure.
Oh, God, where is Ireland? That's a good question.
Yeah,
No.
point to it on your map, Luke.
I think well, we've got London there.
Right,
And
okay,
then-
yeah.
Yeah, and then we've got the UK over here.
No, it's not the UK, is it? Because where's Northern Ireland?
What does UK stand for?
United Kingdom.
I thought it was like okay, but
No.
UK. I'm okay. All right, let's move on. I reckon.
Right, please tell me you've actually prepared a story for the show.
Oh, I've prepared a story, but it's not a fairy story.
All right,
and it's not a
Sassy McGee, do you
detective
want to tell me what
story.
your story is?
Yeah, I have. Oh God, I had an idea for how I was going to introduce this, and I've worked it out, Chazz. Chazz,
And you're
think
getting
we-
proud of this, aren't you? I can tell you're proud of this.
we're at the Cardboard News Network.
Do you know what?
Chazz.
Cut to a single if he's so proud of it. Cut to a single.
Yeah, cut him a single, Chazz. Available in all good stores now. So yeah, in Chazz, behind CNN, that's where Northern Ireland is. They're behind us. They're the ones who are financing it all. Chazz, what would you say is the thing that you would most like to change about our current Prime Minister, nay, the government?
I would not have the current government in power.
But let's say you can make one small little change, Chazz.
I would... Oh, God, that's actually really hard. One small change?
One small little change. I've got an answer for you, Chazz, and I think it's the one which, frankly, would affect all the others. And here goes. Hit the track. What we're going to do is we're going to, as all the barbershops are opening up again, there they are, opening their curtains, doors. A lot of barbershops look like theatres, don't they? I think it's time we gave our very own Bojo Boris, big boy, a little haircut makeover, Chaz. So let me know.
A haircut makeover?
A little haircut makeover. Does that sound good, Boris? Yes, it does. So, look, very
Didn't even
popular.
try to do the voice, did you, mate?
No, what? No, that's his voice, isn't it? That's his voice. Same voice as me. So this is the first style I thought I'd try out on him. And it's a kind of Sonic the... Oh, I've lost his chin. There we go. Kind of a Sonic the Hedgehog. Like he's stuck his hand inside a plug socket, as well as the pockets of the country.
See, I would describe that as Super Saiyan.
What do you think? Reckon it suits him? Inspiring?
Yeah, pretty good.
Alright, well, if you think that's good, Chaz, check out Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. It's the Art Garfunkel. The Art Garfunkel for Boris Johnson. Ooh, lovely. Even tastier than my own face. Look at him, noshing down on his own nose. The weirdo. Alright, not impressed? No worries, Chaz, because I know what is really going to get you and the Conservative Party electorate going for our favourite little Labrador boy. That is, it's a classic. It's the Elder Statesman Churchill look. Now, this is something that Boris has wanted to model for a long time.
Now, that's
And
not
look
bad,
at him.
actually.
He is pleased as punch. Hooray! what is it? He goes kind of like, he's always like, you fight them on the beaches, you fight them on the landing fields. And,
It's a very dignified look.
on my forehead. Yeah, it's a very dignified look, isn't it, Chaz? Find anything inspiring, Chaz?
Well, not really. I mean, it's just my hairline.
I know, Chaz. What if they were singing in 4-part harmony?
What do you mean, what if they were singing in 4-part harmony?
What if they were singing in 4-part harmony?
Oh, wait. What are you cutting to? Don't cut to that! Bojo. 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 For God's sake.
A morning's labour, Chaz. A morning's labour, that was.
Oh, it seems the hotline is going again.
Oof, bloody hell, probably my agent saying, you're fired.
Who's your
Let's have a
agent?
little look. Hello?
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 Who's here?
Ooh. Oh, I think they might have muted themselves. I can't hear them just yet. I'll call her. Can we, hello?
Right, so
Oh, for
of
God's
course
sake.
you've got pin collection on a Tuesday. Well, an important day of the week for many of us, although ignored by others. Some people like to make a big and show and tell of it. Have you seen
Show
it?
and tell. On bin
Have you
day.
heard about this?
No, I've not noticed it. But then I didn't take out the bins. I just turn it into a show.
Oh, well, right. Well, it sounds like you're into recycling, which I do admire.
Luke,
But the
why are you
problem I need to
engaging?
talk to you about
Yeah.
is people erecting towers of recycling bins.
Luke,
They're
why?
creating wooden towers now. It's
Stop engaging with this vegetable that's
I've
so
seen
unhealthy.
about
It's not even
5
considered a
down my
vegetable.
road. Listen
What's
here,
the amount?
5 down my road. It's
5?
like some sort of proud feature of their garden.
Oh yeah.
So I don't understand why they're displaying them on such large units.
All I can think of is it must be a show of strength. It must be to try and intimidate you. Potato.
Well, I just think it's embarrassing now because everyone's trying to get involved with them. I've seen about 7 down my road.
Oh yeah.
Recycling towers.
And I can
Have you
imagine
heard of them?
Not before now, but
Have you seen one?
Oh yeah.
Have you?
I've not personally. Chaz, have you seen a recycling tower?
Why are we talking about this?
It must be a local thing.
This
It must be local.
is a
news.
colossal waste of
Well,
time.
So my friend the other day.
Don't keep powering on. I will go for
woke
you.
up
I-
and found
I will go
that
for you.
She actually has a recycling tower.
Oh
much
yeah.
to my dismay, because I believe they're quite an eyesore, really.
Exactly.
And she said that she found several blown up balloons
Blown up balloons. And that was-
inside the tower. Now, someone was either smashed, someone was I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't think even you know where you're going with this.
That's a waste of space. That's a waste of
Who-
space. Isn't it? It's recyclable.
I think I do. It's a local problem. Should I mention this to the authority?
Who's the authority?
We are, Chaz.
The local one.
Your local authority. You want to
Is
talk
this
to them
a
about
council issue?
blown up balloons.
I
Yes. Within
mean,
these
Chaz, frankly, it's
recycling towers. Anyway, I just think it's upsetting.
This is why the MASH report got cancelled.
Yeah, this is the potato that brought down the MASH report, Chaz. We need to get them off before they do the same to us.
Yeah.
It really gets me down.
Oh, don't. People watching at home, do not awe at this sad potato.
Please.
Sounds like there's a lot of sympathy.
Do
in
not
that.
pity this
seeing
potato. I forbid it.
Baldy wants the potato one as a permanent host, Chaz.
A permanent host. No,
Right,
don't
I
get
wouldn't
excited,
say-
potato. It's not
I
happening.
wouldn't say no.
Oh,
Get him off. Cut up. Cut it. Cut the
Oh.
feed. Cut the feed.
Oh, come on.
No, get him out. Oh, thank God.
Please.
Cut the
I
audio
need
as
help.
well.
I need help.
Get out of it. God.
Chazz, I'm gonna go over to the potatoes gap and whack this in all the wheelie bins. But I think we should check back in again with our friends over the channel, and by that I mean Charee Monroy and the French. Let's see what's going on, shall we?
Yes, Charee, any updates?
Yes, once again, I'm here in Paris, France, with an actual French citizen, Jean Serpion. Jean, are you excited to get vaccinated today?
Oui. Yes, I am.
Fantastic. And what are you going to do to celebrate?
I am going to go to the tobacco and buy a big cigar, bigger than this one. Yes.
The tobacco is closed today, sir.
What? No, it's impossible. Why would it be closed?
It's Sunday. Everything's closed on Sunday.
What? Nobody told me it was Sunday today. I'm sorry. I cannot get the vaccine on a Sunday. It is impossible. What kind of Frenchman would I be to do work on a Sunday? It's day off, huh? This is not the France I grew up in, to have a vaccine on a Sunday. There are standards in this country, not on my day off.
And what do you do for work, sir?
I am unemployed.
And what will you do instead?
Today, I will protest. That is right. I have had enough. I will march to the Capitol and I will tell them that there is no way we can do the vaccine on a Sunday. Allez! Allez les Français, c'est parti! Au revoir vos citoyennes! Marchons! C'est l'heure de la victoire de la révolution!
That man doesn't need a microphone, Charee. He's fine. He doesn't need one, I reckon.
In what could be considered an incitement for a riot, the Frenchman that I was just speaking to has gone off. There are fires everywhere. Cars are burning. Paris is burning, my friend, and not for the first time.
Oh, well, it seems pretty intense out there. Do you think there was any way the French government could have avoided this?
Yes. If they literally just had everything closed on Sundays. Mondays, fine. Tuesdays, fine. Wednesdays, sure. But Sundays are a different story here.
Chazz, it feels like we're in some way responsible for inciting this riot, considering Charee is our reporter on the ground, and things kicked off fast.
Oh, we will. We need to draw up some documents to distance ourselves from Charee.
Charee, I don't want to alarm you, but it looks like the man you were interviewing has grown to gigantic proportions.
Luke, don't mention it. You know what? It's not worth mentioning.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying there's a bit of a King Kong moment happening on your other shoulder.
Yes, it appears that he has scaled the Eiffel Tower. This is very common in France when there is a protest. They love to destroy the things that everyone else cherishes.
Charee, I don't want to alarm you, but it's not just that he's climbed the Eiffel Tower, but he's grown to he's dancing on the Eiffel Tower, and he's frankly huge.
Yes. When a Frenchman goes to protest, he becomes twice his own size. He also carries a flag wherever he goes in case of such an occasion.
Yikes. Right.
Well, we're learning a lot today.
That's why they always wear those yellow vests, because they are, already big, right?
You have to become very visible when you become very giant. If there's property damage, we know who to blame.
That's just simple safety, isn't it?
That's a simple safety.
If you're going to be very big, you've got to be very visible.
I mean, hopefully there won't be too much property damage, as there's not a gender reveal party happening, but we can only hope.
Also, no one owns the Eiffel Tower, so technically it's not property damage. That's just, I don't know what that counts as. Maybe just, what is it? If no one owns it.
Overly inflated self-confidence in your facts?
Yeah. I'll Google it. I'll Google it and come back to you. Don't worry about it, guys. But you heard it first here, everyone. If you're gonna get big, make sure you're bright.
Make sure you're visible. Very important. Charee, do try and stay safe whilst we
Safety first.
try to distance ourselves from you.
Oh dear. Well,
I look forward to it, Chazz.
as my map, I believe, points out, we already are quite distant from Charee because we are up here in
It's not a map, mate.
the almost United Kingdom without Ireland.
Didn't think I'd have to keep saying that it's not a map, but here we are.
Is down there. I mean, right now it's much closer to. I think France is the towels. I normally move them for the show, but I forgot today. So France is these towels. You've got the French gardens there. You've got the French River, the Seine, and that is the grey bits. But anyway, Chazz, aren't you going to mention anything about my appearance?
Yes. What is that absurd contraption on your head?
It's called my face, Chazz. Yeah, it's called my face.
Well,
right,
that's not what I was talking about. Although your face is very much absurd. You look like somebody left a Quentin Blake illustration out in the rain.
Dark, isn't it? Actually, Chazz, this is a brain implant, something you would know nothing about, having nothing to plant in. I've got lots of soil up there, Chazz, lots of soil and sunlight inside my head, ready for a planting. And that's why Tesla asked me to be their first human experiment subject for their brain implant surgery thing that they've been doing to monkeys to help them play Pong.
Right.
And you'll never guess who their lead scientist on this particular little jobby is. It's none other than your friend and mine, Dr. Gazpacho.
Oh, fuck's sake.
He's an
Yes,
excellent-
hello, Luke. It is a pleasure to be here with you today.
Oh, it's Dr. Gazpacho, everyone's favourite piece of character work.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to be back.
Well, Dr. Gazpacho, talk me through the experiment. As we hemorrhage viewers. Talk me through the experiment here.
Yes, well, obviously, Luke is the first recipient of cybernetic enhancements. He has what we call a thought dongle, which has been inserted into his frontal lobe. Now, whilst these are rudimentary programs initially, we hope that through his work we can develop it further to create truly cybernetic human beings. And one thing we've learned through testing is that you cannot play a standard game of Pong with this device. You do need an actual human head to interact with. Luckily, lab volunteer Kit Sullivan did volunteer his body for the project. We paid him in a day's supply of Space Raiders pickled onion flavor.
And he eats a lot in a day, so that is
Well, they're 20 pence each, you know. It's not that big of a deal. So, Luke, I have taken, I have a joystick here, so I will be playing the manual way, and you shall see the difference in latency between my paddle on the right and Luke's paddle on the left.
I wish Chazz could see this. Let's give it a go.
Here we go. And game start.
Fifth.
Excellent shot. Now I shall return it.
This is what I signed up for.
No, come on, Kit. This'll be great.
Fifth.
Space Raiders, you gave me rat day.
Ah, well.
Fighters.
Now, as you could see, Luke's responding at 0.1 of a millisecond, meaning almost zero latency between the thought of moving the paddle and the paddle moving, whereas I myself have to send the signals to my hand, which sends it to the joystick, which sends it to the machine. And Luke, Luke, that is not how you play Pong.
I can't help it, Dr. Gazpacho. That's just my brain. That's just my brain. I can't help what's in my brain, Dr. Gazpacho.
No, Luke, you really should stop. We don't have a lot of test subjects. Kit, tell me you are fine.
No, it's not. I don't.
I can't thinking about it.
Let me go. It's okay. No,
He's back again.
on.
Right. No. Oh.
carrying on.
All right, Luke, you carry on with the program and I will try to fix this mess, all right?
This is bad job.
Dr. Gazpacho, that's like asking someone to not think of pink elephants and stop hitting Kit with their brain. It's too
Stop it. Well,
complicated.
look, go away. Look, pull the feed. Pull the feed now.
Don't pull the plug on him, Chazz. It's a bit extreme, killing Kit. Never mind. Well, bloody hell. I'm sure that's I'm sure we'll have that fixed in absolutely no time. But anyway, I'll see what else I can do with my brain in the meantime. But before we do that, I think let's go and speak once again with our good friends across the sea. It's Charee, Monroy, and that friendly doctor fella. Hey, guys.
Luke, the situation has gotten dire in Paris. Notre Dame has burned, and not for the first time. We are here in a small chicken coop in a tomb to seek shelter.
Oh, yikes.
Things have gotten dire. Dr. DuPont, how are we going to vaccinate the people of France?
There is only one solution left for the problem that we have. The simple baguette. What we have to do is get the vaccine and put it in the baguette. Because the baguette is irresistible to the French. They love the baguette. Oh gosh, so beautiful.
I think we should watch that man eat that entire baguette.
In real time? Yeah.
Drastic times call for drastic measures.
Oh my God, he's doing it.
That's it.
Vive la France!
Oh my God.
Vive la France!
The only thing that the French need more than bread is the vaccine. We can turn this
Oh,
This
what a nice tongue. What a nice tongue.
it's a great tongue.
I interrupted your monologue. Sorry, what are you saying? I think you were about to say something significant.
The only thing that we can do to turn this Le Pen into Le Pen is Dr. DuPont's magical, mystical solution.
Excellent reporting as always, Charee. Do try not to get killed. If you do get killed, we will deny that you ever worked here.
That was I've never heard of them, Chazz. That was Chazz. I have to say that is the most politically significant thing we've ever had on the Cardboard News Network.
We were skirting dangerously close to satire there.
I'm willing to I'm willing to go ahead and say it before anyone else in the chat does. That was brilliant. That was brilliant, and based on an actual news story, which is French people are refusing to have the vaccine on Sundays. Little pulling the curtain across for you there, people in the chat.
Well, speaking of news stories, Luke, we've been away for a couple of weeks, and there's one news story that we haven't covered. Quite a significant one.
Only one, though.
And I'm not talking about Shrek turning 20 years old on Friday.
20 years old enough to drive.
For 2 years.
Old enough to have been driving for 2 whole years.
There we go.
Shrek.
But still not old enough to rent a car.
Yeah, poor old Shrek, eh? How's it drive forward children's cinema? Just like the good old days, eh? Come on. When will a champion return, Chaz? That's what
I implore you, Luke, to think about what you're going to say before you say it.
It was 2 whole years of being boozed up, Shrek. Oh my God.
Anyway, we are of course talking about the news that hit all of the nation particularly hard, and that was the loss of a member of the British royal family. I took some time to speak to a royal family expert who wished to remain completely anonymous for the interview, to ask them what their reaction is to this tragic news.
I remember sometimes they come down to the pond, that's where my wife and Cygnets are, and they just throw tons of bread in. I'd have to make sure none of them ate it, because we don't know what it's been laced with.
And how do you think this will affect you and the family moving forward?
Honestly, I think it'll be the first Christmas we won't have to look over our wings, worried about ending up on a Christmas table.
Well, people usually eat turkey for Christmas.
Have you seen a turkey? They've got a ball bag for a face. Don't be stupid. Anyway, all in all, it'll be nice not to have to wear a disguise when I leave the house.
Disguise?
Yeah, the RSPB made us kindly, but a 4-foot frog with a 10-foot wingspan flying through the air is not going to do anyone any favours. Mental.
Hard-hitting stuff, as always. Kit!
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Kit, mate.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Look, I know we're all having our fun and games, but there is actually a story that we should be covering, and that's the European Super League.
Trek, 20 years old.
No, the European Super League, Luke.
What is, like... So I read about it, but isn't it just a non-starter now? Like, they set it up, everyone got Mardy, and then they didn't join it?
I'll tell you what happened.
Bit like the most recent Trek film, Shrek 6.
Yeah.
Shrek 6 isn't a real Shrek. They ended at 5.
Exactly. No starter.
Well, the European Super League, guys. Being a East End born lad and growing up in football, I was brought up on jumpers for goalposts, goalposts for players, and trousers for football. Studs for grass, children for boots. And for me, for these billionaires to just come in out of nowhere and try and ruin the brutal game, it just feels like something that... Luke,
come on! He was in
Luke,
the middle of a speech!
Luke, mate, I'm actually trying...
Luke, actually try and stop hitting him.
I can't help what's in my brain, Chad.
Chazz, can you help me, please, mate?
I'm trying, mate. I'm trying to get... I will... do you know what? I'll call someone. How does that sound? I will get somebody on the phone to help you. Okay? Just stay strong, mate. Stay strong.
Helpline. Call the helpline for Pong.
Yeah, okay. Okay, helpline. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's ringing. Hello? Hello?
Hello. So it's been
Oh,
a
for
difficult
fuck's sake.
little time, right, recently. Well, because I've got the neighbour. I need to keep my voice down because they might hear me. But the neighbours, right? I keep hearing these dogs. It's like, I think they've got wolves in there, a full pack of them. And I've not seen them once in the garden. And I should know because I'm from the garden.
Pack of wolves.
I mean, I do exaggerate there. They're a large dog.
Oh,
but
yeah.
for my size, it can be intimidating.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Have you got that?
Yeah. I'm writing it all down. Don't worry.
It's lovely weather now, isn't it?
It is.
Look at that. Look. Golden wonder.
I'm glad to see you in such a good mood, Mr. Potato.
Oh, I've cheered up myself, yeah. But I must tell you about my friend's neighbours as well.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, you know what? Go.
Give me this.
I'm just going to pop to the bathroom for a bit. You just
don't
go.
want to miss this.
I'll just go to the bathroom.
My friend's neighbours, right?
Yeah.
They bought their mother a beekeeping hotel.
No.
And they've nicked it. Theft in Leeds.
They've nicked their bee hotel.
Their mother's. So it's disgusting what they've done.
That is off colour, I would say. Even for.
And I can tell you where. I can give you the address.
Oh yeah, go on.
Chapel Wellington, Leeds.
Leeds. All right. If everyone's watching in Leeds, head on down there.
Chapel Wellington.
Yeah, and erect another bee hotel, please. It's the only way we're gonna solve this problem.
But you know what? One of the neighbours came round and said, I know that they've got the bee hotel, but they won't give it over.
Why won't they hand it over, Chazz? Kit, sorry, potato person.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't live in Leeds.
Right. Yeah, we've really got to send. Chazz, can we see Kit as well? Is that possible to maybe substitute you for Kit for a brief moment?
You want me to get Kit involved in this?
Yeah, just see if we can get Kit involved as well. Sorry, Potato, you were talking about this bee. What is a bee hotel?
I'll get Kit involved. One moment.
It's almost like a recycling tower.
You're joking.
It all links together, don't it?
All right, there you go. Kit's there now.
Just because Kit's been whacking himself with that yellow stick for the last 5 minutes, he's not been in shots. So
That's a problem.
sorry about that, Kit, but it was fun to watch. Sorry, you were saying, is B Hotel, do they charge, and is there room service?
Oh, you have to speak to the bees themselves. I have had a few conversations growing up.
Oh, yeah?
Luke, we've hemorrhaged 7 viewers since this potato started talking.
I don't know. I wouldn't call them hemorrhage. I think they've gone out onto the streets of Leeds to try and
track it down.
This isn't losing viewers, Chazz. This is actually creating real life situations. Yeah, that's what the news is all about. Okay,
that is the opposite of what the news is about.
Come on, let's relax. It's nice weather this week.
Nice weather, Chazz.
Look at that.
By the sunset of the burning of France, which apparently we're responsible for as well. Mm-hmm. Kit's been gently beaten into submission, and a group of 7 viewers have headed out onto the streets of Leeds to try and reinstate a B Hotel. And if that's not significant news coverage, I don't know what is.
Luke, I'm starting to think bringing the show back was a mistake.
Undoubtedly it was an error, Chazz. I had other stuff to do rather than beat Kit to death. But if it's what you're thinking about, Chazz, I'm not responsible, yeah?
It's not what I'm thinking, it's what you're thinking.
Well, yeah, but my therapist...
Is the potato still on the line?
Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Don't worry.
There's more problems.
No, there's no...
I need your attention.
No! Get it! You know what?
You can't get me.
Do you know what? Cut to me. Cut just to me. Thank you. All right. Just me now.
So this Super League...
No! It's just on me. It's just my single. Thank you. So, this takes us to the end of this week's installment of the Cardboard News Network. A big thank you to Charee, Jeromaia, the incomparable Freddie Hayes, Kit Sullivan, Luke Rollason, Georgia House. A big thank you from myself to you. Thank you all for tuning in. Keep in mind that you can catch previous episodes of the Cardboard News Network on our YouTube page. We will be uploading our live show there soon as well as the show that you've just watched today. We will be back next week. That is May the 2nd. And then 1 week after that, May the 9th, is our final ever show. So please do tune in for that. Until then, this has been the Cardboard News Network. You have been confused. See you next week.